So welcome, Mr. Ali, and we are going to start our discussion. So this is a global digest. We are doing a podcast. I share our discussion to the public and let them know our knowledge and sharing our knowledge each other, and people can know a new thing or different opinion from Bangladesh or from Burma or from India, so people can clarify uh, the better information and better things. So please share us about your organization and what you are doing and what you have done and what you are going to do. Please, Mr. Ali.
So I am Khandaka Shakawat Ali, sociologist and researcher.
Right.
Last 28 years, I am working as a researcher, particularly development sociology. So I work in NGO like GSS, then Grameen, Professor Remotes. So I work with them. Program for Research on Poverty Alleviation. Then I work with think tank organization with Hossein Zillur Rahman. He is now chair of BRAC Bangladesh.
You are also from Bangladesh, right?
I am from Bangladesh, from Dhaka now. So I work in PPSC 18 years, capacity as a research fellow and then fellow. Now I work another think tank organization. It is Unnoyan Shomunnoyan. It is headed by our ex-governor, Dr. Atir Rahman. He also economist. So I am coming from Chittagong. I studied in Chittagong University.
It is very close to Burma,
Burma, yes, it is. It is in British time. So we are more familiar with Burma because Chittagonian they are going to Rangoon. So Rangoon is.
Have you been to Burma?
I never been.
Why you live in Chittagong? Why you never been to Burma?
No, I never go there. But quietly familiar with Rohingya issues because as a sociologist, as a development sociologist, I'm quite familiar with it. And 8 years, I edit a journal. It is a Bangla journal in social science, Poti Chinta. So a lot of articles I try to publish in that journal. I am executive editor, and it is published from Prothom Alo, our national daily Prothom Alo. So, and several times I work with Rohingya issues when I am a student, and very early 90s, I worked for UN organization with Rohingya.
Right.
So this is the first introduction with me in that issues. And after latest situation, twice I visit the camp area. So Bangladesh, a very humanitarian ground. We try to help because we have a familiar history because in 1971, genocide from Pakistan upon us. So it has happened, and we liberated ourselves through liberation movement, and India is very much beside us. So we have one kind of moral position, particularly our Prime Minister has that kind of very democratic norms and culture. So for that reason, that happening, But it is very difficult situations for region itself, Lot of
Right.
people now they are living here. So uh, those who are giving them the place, so they became the minority, So so natural natural resource also be destroyed, when lot of people living in that area, and it is
Which
very
area?
strategic. Cox's Bazar,
I see.
Rohingya is settled in Cox's Bazar, so to destroy forests is one of the reason we are very much alarmed. And
Right.
largest sea beach in Chittagong. So our tourist spot, tourist destiny is Cox's Bazar. So our future economy is very much related with it.
I see.
So that kind of internal pressure also we have, because local people they are welcome when the problems is there, but long time it became the burden for the local and national itself. And
Right.
international community need to be take that responsibility in future. And uh, and people like you, uh, those who are living in outside, you have a important role. But unfortunately, uh, your community is not so much uh, uh, ready to do it. That is partially my understanding is that.
I'm running this think tank around the world. I have been talking with European scholar and American
That's good.
scholar,
That's good.
and
That's
also
good.
last month I talked with one of Indian professor. We have a lot of geopolitics discussion. One thing about between Bangladesh and Burma, we have a big issue is Rohinja issue. Myself is also ethnic minority from Burma, and there was a lot of human rights violation and a kind of genocide among Rohingya people. So many people say either from Bangladesh or from Burma side, uh, they are blaming each other. Now, one thing is some people said is it's a legacy of before Bangladesh, it was Pakistan government legacy between Bangladesh and Burma is Rohingya issue was happened. And the other thing is people argue
So
it's
very,
about
very, very, please
yeah
be.
yeah
Yes,
today.
it is ethnic cleansing by the
Okay,
Burmese
you can
mainland
explain.
population.
You can explain.
Yes.
And the other argument is because of Bangladesh sea, flood. Because of flood is a nature disaster in Bangladesh. Rohingya people are come in and out, and many such things. And many people know Burmese military are brutal and aggressive, and they are cleansing not only Rohingya, many other ethnic people. So please share us your view, Mr. Ali.
Sure. So particularly, we are very much against the way Burma is treated with Rohingya issues. It is an ethnic cleansing.
Right,
It is
right,
it is totally ethnic cleansing. So we never be supported it. So we are very much opposed that brutal genocide upon the Rohingya issues. And
right,
other important issues is geopolitical, So
right.
China, India, and US, and it is very much related with Bay of Bengal in future. And it is
Yes,
very much related with future economy of Asia. So Bangladesh position is very clear. We are a new nation in 1971. Our foreign policy is very clear. Friends to everybody, not enemy with others. So we try to keep peace in South Asia and Asia.
right,
Particularly, we are conversing the peace. in that context, we are interested to solve the problem. So Rohingya have the rights to return their motherland because they grow up, this is their land, and the policy of the Burmese. So it is a step by step, they take the law and the state policy to uh, to uh, to to uh, kill a nation. How to kill a nation?
Yes, military
I'm quite
policy, military government
literally policy,
policy.
military government policies. So that is very much we are aware about it. And when a lot of time I take part a conversation with different strategic issues about that particular issues, and we talk with television also to understand the problem, sometimes to explain it also. But it is true. You see, uh, international community is they are not looking after so much because uh, every time new issue coming, the old issues is suppressed.
Right.
So Rohingya issues going suppressed day by day. So people like you, it is your nation. So peace is needed, particularly to develop your country, to
Right.
invest and other things. Interest. I am totally academic person.
Of course, we
So
do according to scientific way.
you, if you are interested, so I can volunteer myself. So you, me, and European or American any professors, those who are interested to write a book on that issues, because we need to be engaged academic discourse also.
Right.
Not only uh, campaign or other thing. So I have that kind of interest and experience. So that part I can volunteer myself. If you get interest, you can organize it.
So we are not different. You are. We are not.
We are
Not
in
different
same path.
person.
Right.
It's between,
we are in same path.
It's
Right.
between Bangladesh and Burma. Now we are the only one directly conversation between a Bangladesh and a Burmese together. It's not involved by any other country. So we can say frankly what is the issue and how to solve the issue about
No,
Rohingya.
but it is the issues of international issues, because national community need to be engaged, and particularly force Burmese to return their people in their motherland. So that is more important issues in future.
Of course, that's also big factor. I mean, the crow issue is between
otherwise
Bangladesh
otherwise this security of that region will be challenged, will be problem for everybody. So a big number of people without health, without education, if a generation grow up, so they will be the burden for the region in future. So we need the international community need to be taking care. Now they are living in the camp, so their food, they're getting the food. And you see, another important issues is that Burmese drug, it is problem for us, and the
you can explain detail about drugs, any facts or any evidence. You can.
Yes. You see, if you can follow our newspapers, so it is these border areas is the particular zone for the drug. So that is bad for us. So our society also be polluted by that issues. So it is a big challenge for us.
Who brought those drugs and who are responsible?
I have not the expertise in that issues, but we saw the newspaper and the TV and other channels. It is coming to us. It is nothing to hidden. It is very it is very evidence is there.
We can do academic paper. I mean, any other scholar also they are willing to
I think
express
multinational,
their opinion on the
multi
public.
multinational. Right. I think say, academics. You try to bring the academics together, a objective uh, academic exercise. I think that is helpful for the issues.
If you are a scholar, you have to be transparent and you can share
No,
knowledge
no,
with
yes, no.
people,
So, don't know. You know the intention of Bangladesh governments and the peoples of Bangladesh. We are helping your community, your peoples, and we take that burden. You know our economic situation is strange and something else, but we are doing a lot. But you try to be help yourself because within Burma, people are not raising the human rights issues for Rohingya issues. That is
Oh,
unfortunately true.
we are raising a lot. I mean, uh, the Rohingya issue, if you want to talk about Rohingya, you have to explain more evidence and fact
But you see
around
a lot
you,
of,
you know.
so a big number of people, they are out of their country and with a very bad experience with the genocide. Like,
We
see,
know genocide, we
it is
know.
like a genocide. And and the intention of the country, of the military junta or the country, it is very much inhuman. I use that word, very much inhuman,
Right, right.
cleansing a whole nation, cleansing a whole community, and grabbing the land of the country, because uh, that also the bad part of the whole practice. So
They are
uprooted,
illegal
yes,
government.
right, uprooted a whole community. Those who were living 100 years, 1,000 years there.
If you can explain about Rohingya background, you can explain how they are in Bangladesh or how much do you know about Rohingya. So that will
So
be good sharing your knowledge.
So particularly, it is a challenging for us because they are trying to mix up with the mainland people, and it is not good for us. So our law enforcement agencies, they are always trying to separated them into the camp, because there should be concentration in camp, and government have tried to be
Yes, I don't mind that.
yes,
It's security
uh,
reason.
right, and security reason, it is coming threat day by day, because long time they are staying there. So that is the cultural security and economic issues strange. uh, we feel a stretch. Particularly, it is very difficult for us long time to give that help. So international community, they are helping, after Corona. So you see the situation also coming bad. So that also be considered.
Why
So
why Bangladesh government moved Rohingya to Bhansha Islands? It is very risky place, isn't it?
it is not a risky place, it is not a risky place. It is better than the place they are living. So international NGOs and others, so they have, and human rights agencies. So it is another political economy issues also there.
Because there is
So you
no
see,
communication, no transportation. They are,
no,
lonely.
but separately as a community, they are living in like a camp. So they are living in camp life. So how what they need to be communicate. So
I
you
mean,
see,
they live their
and
own
yes,
community is okay, but
yes,
transportation and communication should be at
no,
least basic
no. So
thing.
status also be important. They are not like a short. So you see, their status, legal status, is not like a community who can their mobility not be needed. For that reason, government is concerned. Uh, so and we have a pressure. We have a pressure from the mainland, because they became the minority, and people create nuisance in local community. They create violence, they create crime, they kill people. So that kind of issues also be coming, because when long time outsider living in your inside, so that kind of social conflict also be coming. As a sociologist, that's we are always seeing that.
Then
Thank you again.
why
Thank you.
not Bangladesh government recognize them all Rohingya for recognized as a refugee, or UNHCR
So
let them
so
recognize, or at
so
least at
why we
last
take that?
Bangladesh
Why?
can make citizenship for Rohingya.
So how can you tell it?
I
How can
mean,
you tell it
yeah,
as a
refugees
human rights
can have
activist?
such kind
So
of
so
law,
no
international
no no no
refugee
no
law.
no 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 no. So that is the issues Bangladesh is a stand up. So why not you call your own country people to return that people? So why you are asking that questions as academic to me? Why not you ask the questions to your academic, to your government,
Of
to the
course,
world community?
we ask,
It is not only, this is not only our responsibility. It
of
is your
course,
government
it's not
and
your
you,
only
the civil society.
responsibility.
So you are
Of
living
course,
in outside. Yes. So you have take that responsibility. Don't
of
give
course,
the responsibility to others.
we raise all these questions.
No. We don't see any voice from your side. That is unfortunately. I feel it is very sad from our part, because uh, from inside, if you can raise that voice, otherwise it is not possible. We don't see any demonstration from inside Burma to back the people to your country.
You
Thank
should have more transparency, and you should,
you.
able to say evidence and facts, and
Yes,
Bangladesh
that we
government
saw.
position.
That that we saw. I am not Bangladesh government. As a citizen, I saw. As intellectual, I saw, and that I tell you. Don't push it to the other core.
But we pay attention to solve Rohingya issue. I pay my time for Rohingya crisis to solve with different
But
people.
but long time it is more difficult. That's the message I try to give
Right,
the community,
it's
your
right.
country and the world community. Because it is difficult for us.